It's about as crowded as it was that day that I backed out. But we're doing it anyway. They only had this exhibit here for a week. They released them back into the wild after that. By the way, I'm Kat. This is Inferior Adventure Channel. It's good to have you along. Oh yeah, it's field trip time of year. Wasn't really that bad getting in. They had the queue line set up like it was Christmas, but there was no one in it. And they had 2 people scanning passes. They had to fight over me. Today's the first day that they have this new creature in here, by the way. Did I mention that? They're not in this exhibit, but we'll get to them soon enough. The fish tornado is popular today. You know, I found out the other day, there are 20,000 fish in that. Oh, here we go, guys. It looks crowded down there. They must be swimming around in the Great Barrier Reef. They are indeed. At least one of them is. Ah, I love her tail. Look at how the fish are all grouped down at the bottom. They're staying away from her. She's blowing bubble rings. That is so cool. Mermaids all over the floor too. I just noticed that. And there's another one sitting up there at the top. I love the color on that tail. Must be about to switch out or something. I wonder how long they have to stay in there. Never seen this room so crowded. Mermaids are even more popular than Scuba Claus was. There's the potato cod hiding from the mermaid. You can kind of see her fin through the reef there. You know, they upped the lighting a little bit back there in that little hidey hole. One more view of her before we head on up. Man, that would be such a fun job. Hey, the old theater reopened. Oh, wait, what? Not a theater anymore. And they moved the sea nettles. Mermaids on the floor in here too. Wow, nice big exhibit. Yeah, a lot more room in here for people to see them. The room feels kind of empty though. I wonder if they're going to move the others in here too. They added a big rock down there to the ray tank. Something tells me that it's for a mermaid to sit on, but I don't see one now. I stand corrected. Okay, that would be the job I would want. Getting to play with the rays all day. That big one's not quite sure what to think of her. I've never seen it swim that high. Usually it hangs out down there on the bottom when I'm here. You know, with the mermaid in there, you can really get a good idea of how big this exhibit actually is. And how big that fish is. There he is, back in his usual spot. Yep, I was right. It's so crowded in here, it's impossible to see anything. Well, not really. People are being really nice. You just have to wait around for a bit. My issue is that I've seen it all so many times, I'm just not bothering with waiting. There we go, able to get a good shot of Ted though. Man, they're fixing up his tank really nicely. We got some new foliage in there. We even have some friends. Oh hey, they're still here. Apparently the other exhibit was an additional exhibit and not a movement. Nice. One of my favorite tanks. I need to come here sometime for a feeding. Never think of it on the actual day. Definitely busy in here today. I have never seen this place less than spotless. There's popcorn all over the floor. And the way that starfish is hanging out looks kind of uncomfortable. That's in there with Octavia, who is not having anything to do with this spring break nonsense. Horseshoe crab doesn't seem to mind it though. Popular hangout spot today. Right across from Snowball, who also has some new lighting. Hey Snowball, we can actually see you for once. Look at that, 2 of them up on the deck today. Well, hi, you're new. And magnificent. Snapping turtle's on the move today. In fact, I think he's trying to escape. It doesn't seem to be working out very well for him. Snowball again, trying to hunt all the children that go past. Can't say as I blame her. Some of these kids I've seen today have been pretty wild. And there's old Snapper, still trying to find a way out. Still not working for him. And with one final shot of the mermaid, we are out of here. Thank you guys again for joining me. Appreciate it as always. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you next episode.